Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, right now the time is 8:54 a.m. I do have one personalized deck that I will be using for this message, as I mentioned, so this may be a little bit shorter than usual. And I also wanted to do another video using this deck later after this one, but I just wanted to get some extra messages for you guys just to see what shows up. And then after I'm done these two videos, I will definitely go home and post these for you guys so that you guys can get these bright and early, okay? Because you guys know early bird gets the worm, all right? In one of my last videos I just did, the birds were chirping, honey. The chirp, chirp, chirp. They were just they were just chatting me up. Like I could hear them, and I had to end the video because I'm like, this is getting progressively louder. Like, I don't know if the birds are agreeing with me. I don't know what's going on, but hello. All right, so here we go. Protected. What? That's so funny. Protected. Okay, guys, you guys are protected. Okay, this is about safety, divine care, boundaries. Okay, you guys are protected, shielded at this time. All right, guys, we also have dreams and intuition that are very significant, so take what resonates with that too when it comes to like visions, subconscious guidance. Okay, inner knowing. Okay, Leo energy as well, so some of you guys could have Leo placements at this time too. That could be significant, or Leo energy may resonate as well. But there's something about Leo. Okay, when I think of Leo, I also think of children. I think of children being playful. There's also something about the energy of basically being able to connect with source, but being able to connect with source on a very deep, logical level, not just only playful, but just being able to connect, right? And so that is significant for some of you guys, where some of you guys could resonate with that. All right, guys, but there's something about being able to connect with either your inner child or being in this playful energy, or just leadership in general. Okay, being able to go with the flow is significant too. And also with Leo energy too, pride is very significant. So it's almost like being prideful, not in a bad way, but just having pride and maybe what it is that you do or how you feel when it comes to like your emotions and stuff like that. Money is also significant. So there's something about going with the flow, right? Leo energy, like I said, is significant. So for some of you guys, even like July and August could be significant. Something could be happening in the months of July and August. Okay, we also have higher self or highest self, so this came out too as well. Okay, so even when it comes to like abundances, whether this is money or just being able to save or stability or anything like that, that is also confirmation too, because there could be something happening for some of you guys when it comes to your stability that you guys are working towards, or there's something that you guys are doing when it comes to like your creativity. Also that fire, right? Being able to step into your fire, being able to step into your light. Okay, illuminating as well. Energy is very significant, where you're able to illuminate when it comes to your path. Okay, communication is significant. So you guys could be receiving a message, whether this is a text message, a DM. Okay, communication is showing up very heavily, especially us being in Gemini season. Okay, there's something about communication, adaptability. Now, this could be the way that you write or the way that you speak. Okay, but Virgo energy could be significant as well. Okay, like I said, you guys could be well organized. Okay, for some of you guys, this is about being logical, detail oriented. Now, I know a lot of people are like, not all Virgos are like this. These are just keywords, okay? So there could be something that you're doing when it comes to leadership that's showing up as somebody who's organized, but even when it comes to like routines and the services that you provide are also significant, okay? So take what resonates with that. We also have the moon. Okay, some of you guys may have a Virgo moon as well, or may have Virgo in Mercury or Leo, but there's something about your personal needs or emotional wants. Okay, privacy could be very significant. You and someone else in your energy could want a lot more privacy than what it is that you have right now. Okay, and whatever this energy is, there's something about going with the flow and swimming. Now, some of you guys could be going swimming, or there's something about movement, okay? Now, I mentioned this in my other video when it comes to travel. You guys could be doing a lot of movement, traveling, okay? Being gifted at this time could be significant. There's something about your talents and gifts and being able to go with the flow. Somebody's talents and gifts, right? Now that the message is clicking a little bit, someone's talents and gifts could be significant when it comes to going with the flow, being divinely guided when it comes to deep emotions, and also water energy, okay? Something about your emotions being able to naturally just flow. That is significant. And also, confirmation with the horn, also your abilities when it comes to like your emotions, being able to tap in to an extent where even people are just like, you're crazy, you're a little bit witchy, you're scaring me, I don't know how you know this, but you know this, but not in a disrespectful way, in a, wow, how would you know that, and I don't know you and you don't know me, that kind of energy, right? So take what resonates with that. It's like you guys see things or you guys know things, okay? What did I say? Gemini energy. All right, so there is something about communication, or just, this could be writing, this could be learning new things, this could be anything, right? But we are in Gemini season, and some of you may have Gemini placements, you don't have to, but there is something about this season where there are a lot of changes when it comes to communication. Some of you guys could communicate through music, or there's something about being connected to music when it comes to like the vibration. Excuse me, there's something about when it comes to your vibration and I guess your frequency, right? Take whatever resonates with the message itself, but when it comes to your vibration and frequency, there's something about every time you listen to music, or every time you connect with music, whether this is like instrumentals, playing an instrument, listening to music, even if it's just instrumental, like you know the song but it's just an instrumental of the song, there's no lyrics, or just an instrumental and you're singing the song, that is significant too, okay? Some of you may have straight hair, but this may also talk about simplicity. So something about your simplicity is very like clear, okay? There's something about just getting to the point, going with flow, and receiving clarity. So you know how sometimes you're talking to people and it feels like it just goes on and on and on, but with you, it's like right away there's clarity and there's understanding. And people could love that about your energy because you just get right to the point. You get down to the nitty gritty of things, right? Taurus energy, okay? Your energy could be very persistent. There's something about reliability, so you are somebody who's reliable, okay? Now, when it comes to teenage energy, this could talk about independence and growth. Now, for some of you that resonate with this too, as a teenager, maybe you had to be on your own, or there's something about taking responsibility of yourself at a very young age. For some of you guys, when it comes to like Saturn returns, right? Some of you guys could feel like you're an adult, but then you feel like you still are young. Like you have this teenage energy about you where, you know, you feel like you could do a lot of things. And that is also true. Like that could be possible. I'm going to pause the video because I see somebody coming towards this area. So give me a second, guys. Sorry, you guys. As soon as I said that, somebody literally parked beside me. So I'm glad that I did move. So having discernment is a blessing in disguise, okay? But I was saying, before I paused the video, I was saying that a lot of you had to take responsibility as a teenager for yourself, or just in life in general. And there could have been things that you guys dealt with where, you know, instead of being a teenager or being a child, it's like you ended up being a parent, or you ended up taking care of your siblings, or you just ended up doing things that were just, for some reason, not your responsibility, not your job, not your problem, not your, you know, burden, right? And even when it comes to like Saturn returns, right? Before I had paused the video, I was going to say this. Some of you guys could be going through a Saturn return where you guys could be like in your 20s and 30s, but you guys could still feel like teenagers. You guys could still feel like your young self, right? So take what resonates with that when it comes to being a teenager, okay? I'm going to see if I can get a couple more cards. I just saw adult pop up too. So that's exactly what I was thinking when it comes to this energy. Like, you guys could be dealing with certain things, right? Aries energy could be significant when it comes to being very direct, very brave, being very fearless, and being in your CEO energy when it comes to, like, you know, being a leader, okay? And also we have winter. So yeah, there's something about stillness, okay? Retreating. Now, when it comes to winter, this could be significant, like winter time in general, like for 2026. But if not, this could be a lot of you guys, like I said, this came out in my other reading, where you guys could be resting more. You guys could be wanting to sleep a lot, wanting to go within. Introspection could be very significant, but this could be collectively, right? Because again, this is a collective message. But there's something about, you know, things that you could have done in the winter too, like last year, when it comes to planting seeds. A lot of you guys could be seeing a lot of these things growing at this time. So we also have your prayers being answered, okay? So some of you guys, your prayers could be answered at this time. There's something about prayers when it comes to, you know, basically things coming into fruition for you. Now, we also have divine masculine energy. Take what resonates with that. And then we also have contracts. Okay, so there could be a contract that you guys could be signing for, or there could be a contract that's significant, because this could be connected to your North Node, actually. And usually when we see North Node and South Node, usually comes behind it. Oh, shoot. Look at this, guys. I said usually when you see North Node, South Node comes behind it. Look at that. Something about your South and North Node, you guys are either learning to balance something, or you guys are learning, like I said, when it comes to like karmic paths and things like that, that is significant as well. All right, guys. But yeah, that's so funny how I said that, and I pulled the card and I didn't even look. So yeah, something about that is significant. There could be a contract. This could be a spiritual contract. This could be a job. Okay, this could be anything. This could be a home, like leasing a home, whatever the case is. But contracts are definitely significant for somebody that resonates with this. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to end this here. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this message or video. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I'm going to do one more video, like I said, after this one, which is the Prism Oracle deck, because I find that that usually picks up on a lot of energies. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. But thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. You guys can book a reading, or you guys can check out my blog. All right, guys. But I love you guys. I thank you guys so much. Even if it's just a little bit that goes a long way. Whether this is a like, a comment, or just reposting and sharing it with somebody that you know may resonate with it. Maybe it may not resonate with you, but you may know somebody who does resonate, and things like that. Okay, guys. So yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I thank you guys. And, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, hopefully soon, one day, like I said, I can give back to my community when it comes to you guys and stuff like that. But like I said, I do appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Taco Tuesday or just a beautiful Tuesday in general. All right, guys. But I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.